What's up, guys? It's Mr. E coming at you from Mr. E Pool Lessons and Quick Tips in Pool. How you guys doing today? I hope all is well. Okay, Mr. E is coming to you guys from inside the rack. Today, I'm going to put up a couple of clips, a couple of short videos of how I train. The last game I played, I did pretty good. Actually, I did very well. And one of the players asked me, said, "Damn, man, you was on fire that day. How do you practice?" So I told him I would put up something to show exactly how I practice to prepare for a match. Here we go. Okay, one part of my training, I do a lot of meditation and a lot of visualization training, along with focus training. That's how I start my day, with meditation, visualization, and focus training. Okay, after that, I start with some stroke training. I do a lot of stroke training, a lot. One of the pros that I study, I also do right and left-handed stroke training. Now I can switch up and play left or either right hand accurately. So I do a lot of stroke training. It's very important that you have a laser straight stroke. After stroke training, I do a drill where I just shoot one ball at a time straight into the pocket. I do a lot of this type of training, and what it does is it helps me with my proper body alignment, my pre-shot routine, and it helps me to create a line from the ball to the pocket. I do a lot of this. This really helped me. And then I stay center cue ball, either at the top, 12 o'clock, in the very middle, and then at 6 o'clock. I practice them 3 positions of the cue ball, but I stay right in the center of the cue ball. I work on my proper body alignment, pre-shot routine, and a perfect stroke. Also, breathing techniques I work on as well. Stand down on a shot till the shot is totally complete before you come up. You cannot work on your stroke enough. If you look at the pros, their stroke is perfect because they work on their stroke constantly. And that's what I've been doing. Also, I have a bottle here on the table. I stroke into inside of the bottle on a regular basis. That really helps with the stroke as well. It will give you that finishing touch on your stroke that you need. Chin on the stick, stand down through the shot. It's very important. Now I'll go from 1 ball to 2. Same order, same thing, proper body alignment, cut the angle, stand down on the shot. Same exact thing. Taking my time, making sure I lined up perfectly. The same routine with my pre-shot routine. So my pre-shot routine is from 1 to 6. And I will demonstrate. 1, line yourself up. 2, cut the angle. 3, drop down on the shot, close to the ball. 4, 5, 6, stay down, come up. Take a quick break in between racks, back to the stroke training. Like I say, guys, you cannot work with your stroke enough. Chin on your stick, right-handed and left-handed. And believe me, it will come together in a game. You will get a shot where you could either use a bridge or switch and go left-handed. Now this is a drill with the cue balls off the table. I might do this drill for a couple of hours. Just shoot anything. Angles. Straight in shots. But I'm using the center cue ball. I'm not coming off the center. Everything is center, and I'm getting the correct angle off the rail with not using no English. So it's teaching me the angle that the cue ball will come off, the natural angle that the cue ball will come off, or the ball will come off the rail with no English. I'm cutting, shooting all kinds of shots, cut shots, straight in shots, extremely cut shots, extreme shots that you really have to cut. But I'm staying in the center of the ball, either 12 o'clock center or 6 o'clock. Taking my time, walking the table, looking for the proper shot. But the main thing is I'm shooting a whole lot of shots. More shots than if I just had the cue ball on the table. And this drill, by using center cue ball or center ball, I really seen an improvement when I played the other day with my shots. So these things really work. It really worked for me, and it really strengthened my game and took it to a whole new level. Alright, this is a drill here, 3 piles of ball, 3 cue balls. One, I'm practicing follow shots, stop shots, and draw shots. It's very important. It's a very good drill, and it really helped my game. This is a cue ball control drill. I have a target on the table. I'll have a shot marked. So I'm going to make the ball and make the cue ball hit the target. Set the same shot back up, move the target. This will help you with your cue ball control. I think I'm working with hitting a target on this particular video. I'm hitting a target more than once before I move it. This will really help you with your cue ball control. This is a cue ball control drill from a different angle, I believe. Yes, this is from a different angle. Right to the target. This really helps with your cue ball control, guys. Really. Small stroke training. I'm telling you guys, you cannot work on your stroke enough. I constantly work on mine throughout the whole training session. Right-handed, left-handed, proper body alignment, pre-shot routine, breathing techniques, stand down on a shot, chin on a stick. You got to make it muscle memory, guys. You can't work on it enough. And it really will improve your game, because with a laser straight stroke, you're going to have a laser straight game. So you cannot work on your stroke enough. I have all types of training devices that works on my stroke, that allow me to work on my stroke and take it to a whole new level. You can't work on it enough, guys. You cannot work on it enough. Right hand, left hand, chin on your stick, stand down on the shot. You cannot work on it enough. I can't say it enough. Because when I start working on my stroke like this, just like the pros, I start seeing so much improvement in my game. I'm really cracking them. and they definitely rack them. And this is a drill that nobody like to practice on. It's defense. This is a defensive drill. It will be a shooting high drill. I have 5 or 6 cue balls on the table, so I will be shooting and hiding the cue ball, practicing hiding the cue ball against the rail behind a cluster of balls, mainly making the shot harder for your opponent than ever. Get the cue ball to the rail. The average amateur player don't practice shooting off the rail, and it's very important that you can get that cue ball to the rail. I practice that as well. My defense, having a strong defensive game is just as good as having a strong offensive game. With this type of skills, if you come across a better player and you can stop him in his tracks when he's not able to shoot, you can mess him up because he used to running a table. If you can stop him, cause him to miss, cause him to give you ball in hand, shake his game up, it give you a great opportunity to win. And before you know it, you'll be cracking them and he'll be racking them. Defensive drills. You got to work on that as well. I do it every day in one of my practice sessions to get ready for a game. This is another cue ball control drill. You make a shot and line the cue ball up with the other cue ball and make sure you have a shot. Come off the rail and line perfect for the cue ball in the corner. Set the shot back up, do it again. It really will improve your cue ball control and your speed coming off the rail. This is another thing that I do a lot. It really helps me when I'm playing. Ran a little fast that time. I quickly adjusted the speed. Bang, there you go. Alright guys, after all of them drills, then I set up patterns. Take my time setting up a pattern and practice getting from shot to shot. Everything I practice getting up to this moment is all coming together. This is when everything comes together. Pre-shot routine, cutting the angle. Perfect stroke. Stand down on the shot. Breathing techniques. Staying focused. Taking your time. Concentrating on each shot. Looking for 3 shots in a head. Chalking your stick in between each shot. Same time and in between each shot, much as possible. Take your time, make sure you got each shot lined up. Micro strokes, boom, 2 for 1. Had to move the cue ball there just because of the wall. That shouldn't happen again in this video. And as you see, I'm very easily moving from shot to shot with staying right in the center of the cue ball, either 6 o'clock, center, or 12 o'clock. And I'm moving the cue ball with natural angles from shot to shot. Very little or no English. Follow shot. Go in off the rail, line myself up perfect for the 8 to corner. No English, all center cue ball. It really, really works. 8 in the corner. Proper body alignment, breathing techniques, cutting the angle, coming down on the shot. 1, 2, release, boom. That's it. Alright guys, it's Mr. E coming from you from inside the rack. I will be bringing more videos to you from inside the rack. These things really work for me. I'm telling you. The center cue ball. If you're an amateur player, you got your own table, or even if you don't, and you're pretty good, you've been playing for a while, you're pretty good, and you can't see yourself getting no better, go on YouTube, put in center cue ball training, study the videos, practice the drills. It will really, really work. Now, I have a match coming up with a guy that beat me 5 games in a row the last time I came up against him. Now, he beat me 5 in a row, and I came back and beat him, I think, 2 or 3. He's not really that good. He's an older player. He's an elder. He's been playing a while. He has stroke flaws. He's not perfect. But I'm working on a program to demolish his game. I'm going to do center cue ball training only, just shooting balls for 5 days. I'm going to put in 50,000 steps. I got one of them Fitbits. I'm going to put in 50,000 steps on this center cue ball training. Now, I did it for a while, and I just competed, and I seen such an improvement. I'm tripling the training on center cue ball training. It really, really worked. Now, it worked for Mr. E. It might not work for you, but I got to tell you, I see such an improvement with the center cue ball training that I have to share it. So, until Mr. E update again, that's your hot tip for the day. Do the work, put the work in, and before you know it, you be cracking them and somebody else be racking them. Mr. E's out from inside the rack. May God be with you.